This woman is the girl to beat for Miss World Philippines 2022. Is she the Herlyn Budol version of Miss World Philippines 2022? Pwede. Kaya pag-uusapan natin ang 6 or 7 interesting facts about Ashley Subijano Montenegro for MWP 2022. One of the forecasted leading ladies for Miss World Philippines 2022 is no other than Ashley Subijano Montenegro. So, kakaiba rin yung beauty ng babaeng ito, and she is considered as the woman to beat in this year's edition of Miss World Philippines 2022. So, kino-compare din siya kay Herlyn Budol sa Binibining Pilipinas 2022 na isa sa mga most popular candidates in this edition. So, going back to Ashley Subijano. So, ano nga ba ang meron kay Ashley Subijano Montenegro na walang-wala sa iba or very unique? And now we are going to discuss at least 7 or perhaps more. And let us now begin with the first reason. Ito yung kanyang total body physique. So, number 1 is, may papansin mo, is yung height niya. If I am not mistaken, she stands at least 5'10", baka a little more than that or a little lesser than 5'10". But if you're going to compare her height, kapag itatabi mo siya sa mga ibang candidates, she is really tall. So that is one of her assets. Kaya if you're going to look at her, iba yung kanyang posture din, well placed, very, alam mo yun, marunong siyang maglaro sa camera, and she is really charismatic, physically, alam mo yun, meron siyang electromagnetic charm. So that's why yung aura niya is mapapalook twice ka or thrice. So sasabihin mo sa picture niya is, oh yeah, there's something about her na kakaiba. She is stunning in every aspect. So that's why more pageant fans are starting to like her and eventually to love her. Ayan. And then, yung pang second naman is yung kanyang pageant experience. So, sa mga hindi nakakaalam, she is also considered as a veteran. Why? Because she previously participated and won Miss Charm Philippines. So, she is the reigning Miss Charms Philippines. Kaya, she is set to represent the country for Miss Charm. Kaya lang, hindi siya natuloy-tuloy because of pandemic. So, in that reason alone, she is considered as an experienced na beauty pageant queen. And being a beauty pageant queen na experienced, she is already familiar kung ano yung mga pwedeng gawin in terms of improving her pasarela, in terms of knowing how to project, especially in front of the camera, events, or in photo presentation. And then, alam rin niya yung atake sa Q&A. So, yes, she is experienced and now stronger para sa Miss World Philippines 2022. So, pagdating naman sa number 3. So, yes, she is a clear frontrunner in this year's competition. Why? Ang isa sa mga reason is that she is the recipient of Lemire Award, the only award sa kanilang latest press presentation. So, in that manner, makikita mo na, oh, kaya pala siya nanalo ng award na ito. It's because she has been gaining popularity. She is very popular among pageant contestants kasi nasa kanya na ang lahat. So, the height, the charm, yung kanyang personality, yung kanyang aura. So, siya ay considered as one of the strongest contenders for Miss World Philippines. Kaya, everybody, especially pageant fans, should watch out for her. And sa mga pageant fans ni Herlyn Budol, yes, ganitong mga candidate ang dekalibre na dapat talagang subaybayan ng mga fans. It's because there is something about her na pwede niyang ipasabog. So, ayan. And then, let us now proceed sa pang next, which is yung training. And since nalaman niya, she became aware about her strengths and weaknesses. Her training is playing an essential part for her chances to become consistent for being a front runner sa competition. Like for example, improving her pasarela. It's because merong ibang strategy ang Miss World Philippines pagdating sa pasarela. Unlike sa Miss Universe na pokpokan yung labanan. So, ito, mas finesse, dinadaan sa finesse, dinadaan sa parang medyo hindi masyadong magaslaw na pasarela walk. So, yan yung inaaral ni Ashley Subihano Montenegro para maging mas malakas yung kanyang stage presence. And aside from that, ini-improve niya yung atake sa Q&A. So, she discovered that Miss World Philippines is more with advocacies. Kaya naman, importante sa kanya na to promote her own advocacy. Yun ang isa sa mga sandata niya para maging motivated to become inspirational, influential, and resource person para makita ni Julia Morley sa kanya na, I think this girl might be my next ambassadress. If ever na, she will win Miss World Philippines and eventually Miss World. So, yan po yung training niya. And by the way, she is under Aces and Queens camp. If I'm not mistaken, correct me na lang if I'm wrong, sa kanyang current na nag-handle sa kanya na pageant camp. And then, yung number 4 naman is, at number 5, I should say, is yung pinaka alam ng iba, which is, anak po siya, Nina, Caroline Subihano. Yes, Caroline Subihano, na former Miss World contestant and naging top 10 po siya. And then, kay Hans Montenegro. So, if I'm not mistaken, 1994 ata siya. Kasama niya si Charlene Gonzalez. And then, she represented the Philippines in Miss World 1994. So, top 10 po siya, si Caroline Subihano. So, yung pageantry bloodline is already in her veins. O, diba? Tapos, si Hans Montenegro. Kung naalala niyo si Hans Montenegro, isa po siyang matinee idol nung 1990s. Pero, nag-fledge na in-stop niya yung pagka-showbiz career niya after nagkaroon ng issues with her talent management. So, ayan. I think, andun na siya sa America and living and working there. So, if I'm not mistaken, correct me na lang if I'm wrong about that. So, ayan. Being the daughter of celebrities /model/beauty queens, nasa kanila na talaga yung dugo. And she is hoping to follow her mother's footsteps sa pag-join niya sa Miss World Philippines ngayong taon. And then, ang isa sa mga pinaka kalibre niya is number 6, being a model. So, as you can see, isa po siyang, they regard her as a supermodel because she is already under several management sa US, model talent agency or model agencies sa US. So, in that manner, natuto na siya how to become editorial, how to become commercial in terms of pagpo-post or yung look niya. Kasi alam niya kung paano humugot or paano umaura pagdating sa commercial na promotion ng mga brands. And syempre, pag sa luxurious brands or sa mga elite brands, ayun, marunong din siyang umanggulo. Alam niya yung pagiging versatile niya to transition from being an editorial to commercial. So, yes, supermodel siya. And i-relate din natin yung kanyang height, yung kanyang pag-walk. So, this woman is really a complete package. Kaya, if ever man na mananalo siya sa Miss World Philippines 2022, malaki ang chance niya na makapasok ulit sa semifinals, finals, and eventually baka sa crown, sa second blue crown. So yes, she is an aspiring na, or she is a supermodel na parang low-key lang siya na supermodel. Ayun. And then yung yung next is, she is already considered as a celebrity. It's because she is being featured by yung mga interviews, ayan, yung mga ibang commercial. Tapos, syempre, lagi siyang binabanggit ng mga celebrities, especially kapag pinag-uusapan yung kanyang mother and yung kanyang father. So, there is this Ashley Subihano Montenegro that will soon spice up the entertainment industry, beauty pageant industry, and the modeling industry dahil nasa kanya na ang lahat. Total package talaga ang parang kini-carry out niya sa sarili niya. Yes, I believe Ashley Subihano Montenegro will really rock the stage, especially sa finals night ng Miss World Philippines 2022. And yes, parang naaamoy ko sa kanya yung corona. Pero, syempre, she should also watch out for other stunning candidates na baka nakawin yung kanyang goal. So, syempre, be consistent with the training, with her determination and patience para ma-achieve niya yung dream niya. Ayan. And of course, for Herlene Budol fans na syempre nagabag ng aking videos, this is how I vlog and analyze other pageant candidates as well as yung mga ibang mga showbiz na personalities. So, yes, ganito ako mag-vlog with analysis, with my observation, and syempre kung ano yung napapansin ko pang pwedeng i-improve na isang subject or yung person of na discuss ko sa isang vlog. So I hope nagustuhan nyo itong vlog ko about Ashley Subihano. Subaybayan nyo pa yung mga ibang pageant fans, ibang pageant na candidates na pwede natin pag-usapan. You can also suggest kung sino pa ang pwede nating i-vlog or i-analyze or to make a comment on. So, thank you for watching until in this part of the video. And abangan nyo ulit yung next video ko. So, if you want more from this vlog, from this channel, just subscribe my YouTube channel, The Story of Anthony Vlogs. And you can also follow me sa Instagram ko, The Story of Anthony, and my Facebook page, TikTok, and Twitter. So, that's it guys. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.